What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Crypto Cartographers. With you, as always, the real Seabass here, bringing some premium crypto content. Go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get this out to as many people as we possibly can. Diving into the markets today, we have a couple of different things to talk about. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the market cap. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at XRP. And we're also going to take a look at why you shouldn't fear Bitcoin regulation. Let's get right into it. So, as you can all see, market cap had a little bit of a bounce at 114 billion, which, hey, I'll take that over. I think it was 110 at one point. The entire market is actually looking pretty green for the most part. Definitely more green than red. If we look at the biggest winners for the day, we have DEX up 111%. That's crazy. Well, I guess granted, there's like 2 people trading DEX, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good positive gains in the space. So that's what we like to see. Taking a look at Bitcoin here on the 4-hour chart, we're going to notice a couple of things. You'll notice that this chart is pretty simple. I just have 2 support and resistance lines. We have the 3568 being our previous support turned resistance. So that's actually not a good thing, guys, to be 100% honest with you. It looks like we are going to just form sort of another bear flag right here. 3296 is the current support. Now, granted, if you look at the RSI, we did break out of that channel of the lower highs that we had. We were able to finally break through that, get a little push, and that's when you saw this little bull run here. But all things considered, it's looking like another leg down is in the cards. If we look at the MACD here, it's starting to flatten out. This candle on the histogram right here is definitely a little bit higher than the last couple, but again, it's not looking like we're getting any more bullish at this point. Taking a look here at XRP, kind of the same setup. It looks like it's following Bitcoin. I know all you XRP fans that you want to say it does not couple with Bitcoin, but let's be honest, this entire market couples with Bitcoin, aside from a few outliers for the most part. When Bitcoin goes down, the rest go down. So looking here at Ripple, our current resistance or previous support, now resistance, is 33 cents. Current support at 29 cents. Again, I do think we will have a break below this level. The last couple of episodes we talked about some more support points that Ripple could have. I do see us breaking down and going down further. So if you think that you're trying to go long in this market, you better set a tight stop loss, because right now is not when I would want to go long in this market. So how do we know when the bottom is actually in, though? That's the real question everybody's been asking, is how do we know when the bottom is in? Well, for starters, when the bottom is in, we're not going to be able to buy the bottom. It's going to be such a sharp V-shaped recovery that it's going to be only the big players, the market manipulators, the market makers, those are going to be the ones that will be able to buy the bottom. You and I are not going to be able to buy it. It's going to happen so quickly. When we have this sort of consolidation like this and this sideways moving action, this typically is not the bottom. Now, granted, some cases that could be the opposite case, but for the most part, when we hit the real bottom, it's going to be so quick, so fast that we will only be able to buy into the strength of the rebound of the actual bottom. So lastly here, we're going to jump over to why you shouldn't fear blockchain regulators. So this is pretty much breaking down why we should be happy that there's regulation coming into the space. Now, this legitimizes the blockchain space. They say that regulators are not always going to get the balance precisely right, but we need to begin somewhere, which is 100% true. For the regular investor, for the mom and pop retail investor to want to get into crypto, especially after this massive crash that we've had, they're going to want regulation. They're going to want people that are standing guard, making sure there's not market manipulation going on, because let's be honest, this whole market has been riddled with market manipulation. So we got to get that out of the market, get the big guys in to keep this market a little bit more stable. Now, yes, I know that means that if we have a more stable market, we're not going to go to the moon anymore. We're not going to have these 1,000x, 2,000x gains. But at the end of the day, for this to turn into a legitimate asset class, we do need regulation. We do need the big money getting in to keep it more stable and to allow retail investors to feel safe getting into crypto. Well, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, send this to a friend. We really appreciate it. Help get this out to as many people as humanly possible. So until next time, everyone, this is Crypto Cartographers signing out.